there, GHS. This is your incredibly handsome Mega Man Ty Chilcutt, and welcome back to Pirate Production Studios, the best news outlet for everything Granbury. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick for y'all as we start this episode. Seat time. Another reminder to everyone that if you need to make up seat time, aka time for not being in class, you gotta get that done by May 19th. Again, if you need to make up time for not being in class, get that done by May 19th. Got it? Good, because I'm gonna have to say that for like 2 more weeks. But anyways, something I know y'all probably want to know about is the countdown till the end of school. And it's slowly coming to the end of its wine. To put it in multiple perspectives for you, we only have like 2 Mondays left and approximately 13 days till the end of school. Well, 11 days, you know, if you got your finals exempt. And speaking of which, final exam exemptions and everything about them. Because of COVID, absences prior to March 1st do not factor into your exemptions. You must have an average of 70 or better in your class to be exempt. If you're a student who has submitted a project for the science fair, you will earn an additional exemption, so that's pretty nice. And since student attendance is calculated by period, all absence codes except X codes will count in the tally for exemption purposes. So if you have 1 to 2 absences, you will have 8 exemptions. Yes, 8. Quest is counted as a class exemption because why not? If you have 3 absences, you'll get 7 exemptions, 4 absences get you 6 exemptions, and 5 will get you, well, 5. If you have 6 or more absences, you will sadly not be exempt from finals. If you spent and or survived a day in in-school suspension, out-of-school suspension, or BTC, you will not be exempt and will have to take all of the finals. You can pick up an exemption form on Tuesday, May 17th or Wednesday, May 18th during your lunch period. They must be completed and returned to the office no later than 4:30 p.m. on Monday, May 23rd, and maybe, just maybe, 10 a.m. on Tuesday, May 24th. When choosing which classes to exempt, keep in mind that you cannot come and go throughout the school day, so try and plan accordingly. Got it? Good, because weather is up next, and with a special guest, so let's see what Texas is throwing at us this week while I go get some water. Woo!
Hello GHS, I'm Jeremiah filling in for Bree this week. This week we'll have the highs in the lower 90s to the upper 80s and the lows in the upper 60s. Did you know that you could predict the weather by looking at the clouds? Well, you can. Isolated, wispy, or very high clouds are an indication of fair weather, and crowded, dense, dark, and towering clouds indicate changing or worsening weather. Also, just in case, the sharper the edge of the thundercloud and the darker its color, the more violence it may contain. That's it for weather this week. Now back to you, Ty.
Hope Now, ladies and gentlemen. What's Hope Now? It's an event taking place on May 13th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and again on May 14th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Granbury Pirates Stadium at the high school. A 2-day event that's featuring inspiring speakers, amazing music, and fun for the whole family. In a world that feels hopeless and with people who feel discouraged and worn out, we want to instill hope and peace to all. Some very special speakers will be attending this event. This includes former NFL fullback Jonathan Evans and former NFL quarterbacks Michael Vick and Kevin Kolb. And joining them will be a very talented singer and songwriter, Josh Weathers. Admission is free for everyone, so we can't wait to see you there. And some great achievements accomplished by our very amazing peers. First off, our barbecue team results are in. They recently competed in Round Rock at Dell Diamond, and this competition was tough, let me tell you. 86 teams had to battle through intense rain and crazy weather to try and come on top. And if you know anything about smoking food and the weather, it's kind of devastating, not gonna lie. So when the smoke, I'll say it. When the smoke settled, our Granbury Pirates came out 10th overall and placed first in the beans category, while also competing in other categories such as ribs, desserts, chicken, and brisket. The amazing team consisted of Elroy King, Isabel Sanchez, Devin Selmo, and the captain of the team, Maddie Hidalgo. Congratulations to you all. Our senior practicum engineering class recently completed the construction of a sensory wall at Mambrino Stream Academy. This wall is specifically designed to help students with special needs that need to be fulfilled. Whether it's their tactile, visual, or motor skills, this wall can assist these kids in many things. This is an incredibly amazing feat accomplished and will no doubt help so many students in the near future. Last but certainly not least, our robotics team, aka Brute Force, which is a pretty cool name, not gonna lie, is competing alongside two of our MC/JROTC teams at the VEX Robotics competition in Dallas. One of our very own MC/JROTC students, Cadet Major Kaylin Slaughter, represented Team USA in the Parade of Nations with over 30 countries being showcased during the opening ceremony. And fun fact, this ceremony is much like the ones done at the start of every Olympics. So it's a pretty big deal. During these competitions, teams compete in various different skill competitions, and at the time of recording this, one of our MC/JROTC robotics groups was in first place for driver skills, with the other one being in 7th. Brute Force has not yet compete. Wait a second, hold on. I'm getting word on the matter. Breaking news, folks! The results for our ROTC robotics teams have just come through. After they qualified for nationals, they competed in 15 matches, climbing the ladder to get through quarterfinals, semifinals, and all the way to the finals. Sadly, we fell at the end after landing that 2nd place spot along with the 6th place spot for the other team. But the team that made it to the finals has now qualified themselves for nationals. Now that is some brute force. Congratulations to you all. But following up on that breaking news, sports is up next. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Parker, back with another sports update. Sports for this year are starting to wind down, and now we're looking forward to sports next year. Physicals are Wednesday for all of our returning Pirate athletes. Bring $20 cash and the GISD issued form already filled out. And yes, your parents do have to sign it no matter what. Also, bring any eyewear that you may need in order to pass the vision portion. That's enough about physicals, on to some sports news. We did have a fantastic sporting event last Saturday. The Powder Puff football game was held, and as expected, the seniors won, but only by a touchdown. And other 7-on-7 news, the Pirate offseason had a 7-on-7 tournament last week. The Pirates did well and showed a great outlook considering the offensive replacements needed for the upcoming season. Switching gears over to golf, the Lady Pirate golfer, Mason Lewis, is going to state. She was not only the district champion, but the regional champion as well. She shot a 69.71 while in Lubbock, winning by 6 strokes. Congratulations to Mason, and good luck at state, which will be May 16th and 17th at the White Wing Golf Club in Georgetown. On to some softball news. The Lady Pirates did not have the same success in softball as they were eliminated by Colleyville Heritage. Baseball, however, did just sneak into the playoffs and almost didn't happen following the Pirates' back-to-back losses against Azle, forcing a playoff game with Brewer. The Pirates beat the Bears 3-2, advancing them in as the 4 seed. Pirates took on Richland last week for their first round of playoffs, but unfortunately at the time of recording, we have no results. That's all we have for sports this week, and as always, go Pirates.
The top 25 senior students of the class of 2022. I have a recap of the students and their influential teachers. Keep in mind this list I'm about to read is in alphabetical order, so here we go. Hannah Baker with Michelle Smith. Trinity Ballot with Cindy Leatherman. Kaylee Black with Cindy Jackson. Parker Bradley with Heather Garcia. Corey Bronner with Lynn Bronner. Soli Brown with Tahlequah Kirk. Alexander Call with Tammy Bodine. Cindy Dennis with Lori Williams Cox. Emily Dolan with Jason Polano. Hallie Eagle with Kylie Peterson. Alexander Funk with Henry Pearson. Reese Holmgreen with Claudia Hurst. Kenley Hubble with John Allen. Lou John Zilligarza with Misty Bowes. Kaylee Langer with Jacqueline Bradshaw. Parker Lugin with Brian Naranovi. Alec Mankowski with Jose Ochoa. Kaylee Palmer with Christy Piran. Elaine Patrick with Kelsey Daffin. Fernando Puente with Carrie Morissette. Sawyer Shinnewark with Andrew Boomer. Garima Shrestha with Shay Robinson. Julianne Smith with Kendra Fisher. Jordan Stevens with Brianne Langdon. Matthew Walters with Jenny Gilmer. And Lillian Welch with Stephanie Bosch. And now for the top 10 students and the colleges they will be going to. Starting from 10th to 1st, we have Garima Shrestha going to Texas A&M University. Emily Dolan going to University of Alabama at Birmingham. Lou John Sidlegarzing going to Vanderbilt. Parker Bradley going to Oklahoma State University. Sawyer Shinnewark will most likely attend Brigham Young University. Kaylee Black going to Texas University. Trinity Ballot going to Texas A&M University. Alexander Call going to Texas State University. Matthew Walters going to Cornell University. And finally, Corey Bronner going to Mississippi State University. Congratulations to all these amazing individuals. I am now upset I never went to y'all for tutoring. So much stuff to talk about as the school year wraps up, which means I'm gonna need more water with all the talking I'm gonna do, or else my mouth's gonna be more dry than Arizona. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Crow's Nest News. Make sure to follow all our social media to stay up to date with what's going on, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell to be notified of any future videos. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time.